Hello all. Good evening, all of you. Good afternoon, based on the students from different time zones. Welcome. I welcome you for the second session, which is the core Python first topic, variables and data types session. I request all of you that I would like to check with you. Is my voice is audible? Hello. Yes. Okay. Fine. Got it. Yeah. I believe most of the members who has attended today have already attended the introduction session, the Python training programming introduction session, where we try to explain the courses, what we want to offer and what we have currently, and the course curriculum, what and all will be covered as part of different courses like Python basics, Python advanced, Python expert, all that. And we also had a brief introduction on Python basics, like what is Python, what and all we can develop by using Python, what and all different or various applications we can develop with Python, why Python is trending, why Python is in high demand. All that we have discussed, like Python can be used to develop console applications, web applications, games, all those, data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, data engineering, data analytics, cloud development services, all that. So we have seen and we have understood the introduction session. I believe most of us, whoever joined today, have gone through, have attended the session. If at all, if somebody missed, we of course shared to the respective groups of respective promoting groups of Python training program. But no need to worry, if at all somebody is newly enrolled today, have not attended that session, the session 1 will also be shared to you because it was already made public. And of course, it will be available as part of the course materials as well under your credentials, username and password, which is shared for you for all the students who has enrolled. Okay. Today, we will go through a couple of small basics about the first topic in the core Python, which is variables and data types. So we'll quickly go through small basics and practice them. At the end of the session, we will see how to install Anaconda as well. If at all somebody has not installed, I'll just show you. No need to worry, no need to be panic. These are all very simple basics. Just be with me and see, understand the basics and look at the practice when I'm doing. Both the video and the material what you will be going through today, both you will be receiving along with the practice what we do every day. So the video recording and the PDF of the material on the topics and the practice we do on daily basis, the entire 3 things for every session, for every hands-on session, you will be receiving this. If at all, if any session does not have a hands-on practice, then you will get the PDF and the PDF or the PDF or the and the video as well. So both you will get. Now, let's understand today's topic. Yes. What is a variable in any programming language? What it does basically? Why we use a variable? Let's understand. When I say x is equal to 10 or a is equal to 100, here the x is called a variable. The left side name of the variable x is called the name of a variable. Right side of equal to is a value of the variable. And what is this equal called? It is an assignment operator. It is an assignment operator. So when I say x equal to 10, a variable x is created, an object, a memory is created for x, and the value 10 is stored. So when a developer declares a variable a equal to 10, what happens? It creates an object. It creates a memory location for storing a value. And for that memory location, for that object, a variable name a will be pointed to this. A variable name a will be pointed to this object or a memory location. Once the memory location is created and the variable name is mapped to that memory location, and then the value will be stored under that memory location. So these three things will happen when we declare a variable in any programming language. Usually it is the same in the Python as well. It is the same in Python as well. So when we declare a variable, it creates an object or it creates a memory location, and it will map the memory location with a variable. And in that memory location, the value which we are providing will be stored here. So that is how a variable declaration will happen. So to summarize why variable is used, so variable is nothing but a container which stores a value by which we can also manipulate any value, and a variable is used to reference that values, to point that values or a data throughout the application. So variable is a container which stores a value and manipulate and reference the values and the data type and the data items throughout the application, throughout our program, throughout our project. So this is the purpose of creating a variable. So now you have understood what is a variable, why we use a variable. Okay. No need to worry. When we practice, you'll be clearly understanding. Okay. Next. Now, couple of examples how a variable can be declared. Couple of examples how a variable can be declared. It can be declared like this. We can say a equal to 10, b equal to 123.45. A decimal value also can be assigned. We can also assign a text or a string as well, like c equal to hello. We can also assign list of values, an array or a list, to a variable. And there is couple of ways to declare or to point different variables to a same value. Say I want to make a and b variables for the same value 10, then you can say a equal to b. If you want to declare all the variables, like say you want to declare 3-4 variables at a time with the same value, you can also do that by saying a equal to b equal to c equal to 10. So these are a couple of ways to declare the variables. Now we will check how to do that. Okay. Okay. No need to worry. After installing Anaconda, okay, you can open the Jupyter. How you can open? So if you type in the start button like Jupyter Notebook Anaconda comes for you. So when you click on this, it will take you to the root folder, like something like this. Of course, this is in a different drive, in D drive. I'll also tell you how to open Jupyter Notebook, whichever drive you want. Okay. So when you open a Jupyter, it will open a root path. Root path basically with a desktop or C drive. But if at all you want to open, you can open with the command. I'll quickly show you also, just to avoid your confusion. Okay. There is something called this. I'll quickly show that. Wait. I'll make it a big. Okay. So this is the command which you need to provide in your command prompt, so that whichever drive you want to do that, it will go to that drive. It can be any drive. Okay. I'll ping this in the chat. Whoever wants, please take it up. Okay. Opening Jupyter. Opening Jupyter for other than root directory or C drive, you can say. Okay. Okay. So this is how we have to open Jupyter Notebook in your command prompt. Okay. So when you type this, whichever drive you want in the command prompt, okay, it will open the Jupyter in Microsoft Edge, or usually now Windows 10 comes with Edge. So it will open in the, it won't open in the Google. So by default, it opens in the Microsoft Edge. So this is how it opens. So here, now I can tell Python training. We are today in introduction. So I opened Raj Cloud Technologies. I created a folder Raj Cloud Technologies. I'll also show you that. Okay, in my session, I just created one folder, which is Raj Cloud Tech Practice. I just opened that folder. So I am here. I'm here in the session. I have a Raj Cloud Tech practice. I'll open that. I want to open a new file. I want to open a new file. So what I can do, I can click on new. I can click on Python 3. I can click on new and Python 3. It will create a new Jupyter notebook. A new Jupyter notebook. You can see on the right side, Python, it's a Python 3 file. It's a Jupyter notebook. And in the introduction session, I have clearly told that Jupyter is used to quickly execute our code snippets rather than IDEs we have like PyChart or Visual Studio Code. So Jupyter is a quick tool which can quickly execute our code snippets and see the outputs. So that's the reason we use Jupyter Notebook. Going further, when we develop a small scale, a medium scale or a big scale applications or a big scale, programs, then we start using PyChart. So, but to check all the small topics, small code snippets, small coding problems, all that, we better depend on Jupyter. Okay. Now, everyone is clear till now how to open Jupyter and all that? Any doubts? I cannot see command in the chat. Okay. I pinged you. Okay. No problem. I will once again. Okay. Okay. Karthik, I think people are not able to see the command in the chat. It's a direct message. Yes. Okay. Wait a minute. It's going for Raj instructor. Wait. I'll make meeting admin. Okay. Group chat. I pinged you. I pinged you. Okay, it's a small command. Jupyter space notebook space double hyphen notebook dir equal to whichever directory you want to give, you can give. Okay. Yeah. I believe everyone is able to see the chat because I changed to group chat. It was earlier to only host and co-host. Okay. Now, let's get into practice. We have seen how to declare a variable here. So these are all the different ways of declaration of variable. So let's check that how it works. I'll say a equal to 100. In Jupyter Notebook, to execute a command, you can press Control plus Enter. Keep Control plus Enter. Okay. What is that? Control plus Enter button. To execute code in the Jupyter box. Okay. We can also do one more thing. Alt Enter. Then it will execute the code in the Jupyter box or cell. You can call that as a cell instead of box. and creates a new cell. And creates a new cell subsequently. Okay, so these are the two shortcuts to execute code in the Jupyter cell. Sorry for typos. First shortcut is to execute the code in the Jupyter cell. Second shortcut is used to execute the code in Jupyter cell and also creates a new cell following to that cell subsequently. Okay, so these are the two shortcuts to execute our code. Two different ways of doing in the Jupyter notebook. There is also a run button. You can still do that. So I just created a variable and now I'll print this variable. In the Jupyter notebook, we can simply call that variable name. It prints that. So now I'm just mentioning a variable name and I'm pressing Control Enter. I'm pressing Control Enter. So the output is 100. You can also do one more thing. Okay, there is also a plus button here to insert a cell. There is also a plus button here to insert a cell. It is up to you either to use this or to use shortcuts. Now, I can tell b equal to 200. You can tell print b. I'm trying to print b. So I'm trying to access the value of b and print it. I'm trying to access the value of b and print it. I'm pressing Control Enter. Or you can also press Alt Enter. It will execute and create a new cell following to this cell. Okay. Now, you can also declare a string. Say, for example, in single quote or double quote, both are allowed. To check that, we will print both the variables. Say, for example, I'll say hello. I'll say world. I'll say world. Now I'll print both of them. You can do only either of thing. Either you can mention a variable name to access that and print it in the Jupyter notebook only. It works only in Jupyter notebook like this. It won't work in any other IDEs. If at all you want to access and print that, you need to use print statement only. You need to use print statement only, say in PyCharm or in Visual Studio Code. This way of accessing is not, this way of printing is not available. This is only for Jupyter. Okay, as I said, it is a beautiful tool to quickly check our outputs, our code snippets. That's why there are some special features in the Jupyter notebook. Got it? Okay. Now, I'll print both of them. Print C, print D. I'm pressing Alt Enter. I'm pressing Alt Enter. You can see hello. You can see world. Can't we print both of them at a time? You can also do that. Print C, D. Print C, D. I'm pressing Alt Enter. Hello world. Okay, it prints one after the other. If you print with different statements, it will print one below the other. If you print by separating with comma, it will print one after the other value. We can also print not only the strings, any variables one after the other. Say, for example, I have already declared and executed A, B's. I can now I can print A, B's. So A, comma, B. I'm pressing Alt Enter. So 100 space 200. So both the values will be printed. If at all you want to print one after the other, say I can say print A and print B. I'm pressing Alt Enter. So I'll have 100 and 200. Got it? Now we can also declare other variables. For example, say list I want to declare, say L equal to array of values. I want to declare it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just saying only L instead of print. We can also do that in Jupyter. Both are same. So I'm pressing Alt Enter. So it is printing the list. It created a list and printing it. Okay. And there are other ways of declaring variables also. We have seen, say for example, A equal to 30, B equal to A. Now, what should be the values of print A, comma B? What should be the values? What should be the values? You can ping. The font is very small. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Very good. How about now? How about now? Can you please answer me? Is font is visible? Okay. Is font is visible? It's visible. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Don't mind. Okay. Understandable, because Jupyter Notebook font is quite small. It's not easily visible. Okay. Just for the people who missed by doing this, okay, I'll go through once again for their sake what I did. In Jupyter Notebook, I just declared a variable A equal to 10. Then I want to print this variable. In Jupyter, there is an option to print this variable. I can simply mention a variable name, say A. When I say Control Enter, of course, on the WordPad, the font was big. You know the shortcuts. Control Enter is to execute the cell in the Jupyter. Alt Enter will execute the cell and also create a subsequent, the following, insert a cell following to the above cell. Okay. So I'm pressing Control Enter. I'm pressing Control Enter on this box. My output is 10. So I variable with a variable name A, and the value is 10 with the assignment operator equal to, and I'm accessing a variable and I'm trying to print a value of the variable. So it printed 10. So in the variable, the value 10 is stored. When I try to print it, it is printing value 10. It is printing value 10. When I say B equal to 200, and as I said, we can also print a variable, the value of the variable with a print statement. Value of the variable with print statement. So I'm pressing Control Enter. I'm pressing Control Enter to execute print statement. So the print statement will access the value of the variable and print it for us. The print statement will access the value of the variable and print for us. Now, in the other cell, we try to declare two more variables. We try to declare two more variables, one variable pointing to hello, another variable pointing to world. It's a text. It is a text. Either double quote is allowed or single quote is also allowed. Single quote is also allowed. Okay. So now I am trying to print both these values of the variables. So I'm pressing Control Enter. Now I'm printing hello and world. C and D values are printed here. We can also print the values side by side, one after the other. By saying variables, by mentioning variables in the print function, in the print statement, by giving variables with comma separated. By giving variables with the comma separated. So I'm just mentioning print parenthesis C comma D. It will print both the values of the variables. So both variables values are printed here one after the other. So I'm pressing Control Enter. I'm pressing Control Enter. So now hello and world both are printed one after the other. We can also print AB as well. The one which we have declared above, it'll be still there because during the entire session of this program, of this notepad, the variables are accessible. The variables are accessible. So what we have read about variable? Variable is used to store, manipulate, and access the value or a data throughout our application, throughout our program, throughout our project. So we created a program here. We declared variables A and B and assigned the values. Now we can access anywhere this program, anywhere in this program. So I'm printing A and B here by pressing Control Enter. So now I have 10 and 200. 10 and 200. Now there is a list here. So I can also declare array of values in with comma separated. Array of values with comma separated like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm printing L again. Either you can mention L or you can also mention print L. Okay, it will print the values of the list. Now I am here. Now I am here. What I was telling, there is a different way of assigning variables. Say, for example, I have a variable A equal to 30. I want to make B also 30. B also 30. So I want to declare, I want to have both variables pointing to 30. The memory location where 30 is stored, 30 is saved. So for that memory location, I want to point variables A and B. I want to point variables A and B. Okay. So now I'm telling A equal to 30, B is equal to A. B is equal to A. Now, if I tell Control Enter, now B also became 30. B also became 30. Got it? So this is another way of assigning values for multiple variables. A single value, a same value is assigned to multiple variables. Okay. We have also seen one more way of doing. Say, for example, I want to declare three, four variables with the same value. So I can do that with x equal to y equal to z equal to 100.25. Okay, a decimal point. So I'm telling here print x comma y comma z. I'm pressing Alt Enter. So all values are assigned to same all variables are assigned to same value. So how does that work? We have seen what we have seen here. A memory location is created for A, for when you create a variable A equal to 10. Now value 10 is stored here. When I say B equal to A, now A, B, both variables pointing to same memory location. What? Same memory location. So to understand better, I can also draw something for you. Say for example, sorry. So this we call, for example, a storage. This is a memory. This is a memory. And for this memory, there are two variables created for us. There are two variables created for us. One is A, another is B. Okay, so memory location is same. In the memory location, what we have saved 100.25. So in the memory, we have so in the memory, okay. So in the memory, we have 100.25 stored at one place, and this memory location has two pointers, two identifiers, two variables, A and B, pointing to the same. Okay, this is mistake. I mean, the direction I mean to say. Okay, the direction is not like that. The direction is this way. Okay, A is also pointing, and B is also pointing. So both variables are pointing here. And last example, we have seen one more thing, which is, sorry, here, XYZ. So we can tell AB is equal to 30 here, which is 30. And same thing we can do okay. Just a moment. We'll better open one more for now instead of wasting time. Do a page break. Okay. So now here one more thing is 100.25. Now variables X, Y, and also one more variable, Z. Okay, up to you whether you have to draw here or this. So there are three variables created for us, and all these three variables pointing to same memory location where the value is 100.25. Where the value is 100.25. But here I will, that you have seen already, I think, the ABCD1, I mean AB, both the values pointing to 30. Here the values pointing are, the value pointing is 100.25 and variables are X, Y, Z. So now you understood, better to make that as well, just to understand. Sorry. Okay. So now this is A and this is B. So this is for AB, variables pointing to same memory location where value 30 is there. Here the memory location is having the value of 100.25 and three variables are pointing to the same memory location. And couple of advanced people, please don't mind why instructor is explaining into into this much detail, because we may also, I mean, among the students, we may also have freshers from computers background or non-computers background, or they may not be having programming knowledge also. So please bear with me. The students who have already know other languages, who has already know basics and advanced level, I request them to forgive me. Okay, because we promised the students to explain them, start from basics, how it works, start from very basics, all core Python programming elements, very slowly, very thoroughly, with pictorial and with practice of execution with a hands-on session, so that they will be very much clear. Okay, so I request all other students who has very good knowledge or who has other programming knowledge or Python programming knowledge already, okay, I request them to excuse me, because this will help a lot for freshers who has just graduated or who does not know any Python programming knowledge or any other language knowledge experience. Okay. Yeah. So now people are understood. Students, have you understood how a variable is declared and how a variable is accessed, how a variable is stored in the memory and can assign multiple variables to the same memory location? Have you understood? Yeah, there is a good question. Very good. So this is how it helps a lot. Okay, Rahul, I will explain you, Rahul. Okay, I think same. If we declare same value two times, the second value overwrites first. Okay, somebody answered while printing. Okay, query. Okay, it's a query. Yeah, good question. In Python, that's the beauty. Python is crazy. Okay, Python is a dynamic type. Python is dynamic type. What does it mean? It's a dynamic type. You can declare a variable with a value type of int, like integer, any number, Say for example, I'll quickly show you that as well. Say for example, a equal to 100. I'll say print a. Now I'll say a equal to hello Python training or hello Raj Cloud Technologies. Print a. A equal to I'll give the list of values and I'll say print a. Now, what is output of all these three print statements? Can you please ping me? Will it give any error? Will it give any error like a is an int type, int is a type, or numeric type? Data syntax error. I mean data type error or a value error. Okay, it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1%. Okay. Next, please. Okay, everybody is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Very good. Okay. Everyone is wrong. What is that? Everyone is wrong. As I just mentioned, Python is a dynamic type. Python is dynamic type. So if I declare a variable with a value 100, when I say print, it prints. When I declare a variable with a equal to hello Raj Cloud Technologies, the value will be it. So what it does is Python, it creates whenever it identifies a assignment operator, it creates a memory location which is required for a value which is on right side. So on the right side, the value is text type, string type. So it creates a memory location and store the hello Raj Cloud Technologies. And when I say print, it prints hello Raj Cloud Technologies. And again, when I assign list, it again creates a memory location and store the values of list. And when I access this variable, it prints the list. Let's execute that. Crazy, right? It printed 100. It printed hello Raj Cloud Technologies. It printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All three different assignments it has considered. Even though all three values are different data types. This is a numeric number, integer. This is a text or a string. This is a list. This is a list. Okay. This is a list. So I can print all of them, but one after the other. Someone is asking, can you please print? Okay. Line 16, why it's printed only 30? You have given a, no. See, at any point of time, a variable can store only one value. It cannot store all three because you're assigning a new value. You're assigning a new value for this. 100 is gone. When you assign a new value for this variable a, what happens in the storage? This is gone. First object reference, first memory location is gone. It creates another memory location with for this value, and A is pointed to that. A is pointed to that. Okay. Similar way, when I again assign in a list, a memory location for list will be created, and for that memory location, A will be assigned. A will be assigned. Someone has done something. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I will explain with the pictorial. Don't worry. Okay. Somebody asked me to print separately in a cell. Okay. You're right. When I separately print it, okay, what happens? The last assigned value, which is there, only that prints, because the A is created, for A list memory location is created and mapped. What happens? A memory location will be created for the list, and for that memory location, now A is mapped. Okay. I'll repeat instead of, okay, I'll repeat first theoretically. When I say A equal to 100, for 100, I'll do this. Wait, somebody is asking to print 31, sir, not 30. Okay. Where is 30? Here. Okay. We can do that, right? I'll say print A. It prints. I can also print B. See, I mentioned here two variables, not one variable. Don't get confused. That's why it is printing both the values of the variables. Okay. Now I'm printing A and B also, and I'm printing A also, and I'm printing B also separately. Now check the output. 30 is also printed. A value is also printed. B value also is printed. Okay. First is both A and B. A and B. I mean, the output should be 30 instead of 30. I don't know. What are you telling? Okay. There are two variables, A and B, created for a single memory location where 30 is stored, that I've shown you. See, now memory location is created for A first. When I say B equal to A, B is also become another variable, another pointer, another identifier, which will point to the same memory location. That's why when I print A also, when I print B also, it is giving, when I print A also, when I print B also, it is giving same value, 30. Okay. Now I believe you're clear. Okay. Next, coming to this. It prints a value. It doesn't print A. It prints a value. Okay. You'll get to know how it works. Okay. In Python, everything is an object. In Python, for other people, okay, please ignore these statements. You'll get to know in the coming, coming slides. In Python, all are objects. What do you mean by object? Object is a instance of a class. When I say instance of a class, so object is a reference type. When I say reference type, there is no value for that. There is a reference. There is a reference. What do you mean by reference? B does not contain 30. B does not contain 30. It refers to a memory location. So when I access, it will access from the memory and prints. It does not contain A. Or you can think this way. A contains reference of a memory location. A contains reference of a memory location. When I say B equal to A, B also contains reference of this memory location. Say, for example, this memory reference. Okay. For all other non-computer students, please ignore. For for any memory which is created in a computer, for that, okay, an unassigned integer value is allocated for that memory location. Say, for example, let's make this small. Okay, just to make out some space. Okay, say for example, you might have 1100, okay, 10100 something, either 16-bit. Okay, unassigned integer could be a 16-bit. Okay, so for example, so no need to get into electronics. Okay, for example, for a memory location is this. This is the address of the memory location, reference of the memory location. So A contains, in Python, as I said, all the variables are object type. So when I say object type, it's a reference type. What do you mean by reference type? It stores address of the memory location, reference of the memory location. So this is the address. A stores this. When I say B equal to A, this will also become this. So B contains this. Okay. Now this is very much clear. A memory location will be created. An address will be allocated for that memory location, and that address will be pointed by these variables. So that is called reference type, object type. Okay. Now stop these questions. We'll continue. Okay, because it will drag a lot. I think this much is fair enough for you. Next. Now what is happening here? First, when I say A equal to 100, okay, let's understand. Okay, let's take this. This is good. So when I say A equal to 100, this is the one. This is what it happens. Understood? Everyone understood? First step. When I say A equal to 100, a memory location created for value 100, and the 100 will be stored in that memory location. For every memory location, there will be an address. Okay, that is electronics. Of course, computers and electronics people can understand. Other people, no need to worry. For every memory location, an address will be there. Okay, through which a value will be accessed from that memory. Okay, so this address will be pointed by the variable name. Now, everybody, first statement is understood. A equal to 100. Now, when I say A equal to 100, print A, this happens. It will fetch from this memory location value and then shown. Now, next statement, when I say A equal to hello Raj Cloud Technologies, what happens? When I say A equal to Raj Cloud Technologies, what happens? What happens is another memory location will be created. Okay. Another memory location will be created. This is gone. It goes here. It can be, for example, this is the address, not the same address. Okay, maybe this. Okay, this is different. This is different. I'll tell you. I'll tell you, Pujita, this is different. Okay. You're assigning a string. You're not assigning any variable. When you say A equal to 30, B equal to A is in double quote. It's a string. It's a text. It's a string type. It's a text type. It's not a variable. You're not assigning a variable. You're assigning a value. Okay. So what happens to that? With this example, you'll get to know. Now, value will be Raj Cloud. Value will be Raj Cloud. This is gone. This will be cleared out later. Okay. That you'll get to know. No need to overload your knowledge, overload your stuff. Now, when I declare once again, A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what happens? Again, it creates one more memory location. It can be this, and here your list will be saved. Now, this reference is to this. So what is our last statement? Our last statement is this: A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a list. So we are assigning a list to the A. First we assign 100. Next we assign Raj Cloud Technologies. Next we assign 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So last pointer, last statement, what it does, A will be pointed to a memory location where a list is saved. So this is the memory address. This is a new memory location. So first is gone, second is gone, third is a new memory location. It won't override. Okay, it won't override. Assignment operator will create a new memory location based on the type, because it's a dynamic type. It does not know based on the type. It creates a memory location. Okay, it cannot override because, okay, if I explain that, it will become overload for you. No need. It will become electronics. Okay, how to manage bytes, all that stuff, managing memory, cleaning memory. It will become, hectic for new joiners. Please ignore for now. So this is what it happens. First statement happens this. A will be pointed to this. When I assign a new value, this will be gone. A will be pointed to new memory location. Third statement, when I assign a list, A will be pointed to this memory location. Got it? Okay. Now, I believe with the memory location, with the pictorial representation and also the execution, I believe everyone is clear. Coming to Pujita's statement, Pujita is asking this one. Okay. What it does, Pujita only has to answer after explaining this much. Can you please ping Pujita? Output. I want the output from you. No, A equal to, no, value. What will be printed? What will be printed here? It will print. It will print. Very good. It will print both the values, because A is a different variable and memory created for A is an integer. For integer value to store 30, it creates. For B, here, when I say A in double quote, it is a text, it is a string. You'll get to know all those things. Okay. So a new memory location will be created for B variable and A will be stored. So A is pointing to 30, B is pointing to string A. So when I say print A, B, both the value of A, value of B will be printed. Okay, got it? Now move to the slide. Okay. Okay, we should be fast. It's already 8:30. Oh, I wanted to cover data types as well. Okay, no problem. We'll go slowly, but everyone has to understand. No problem. Okay. Now, we have seen how to declare variables and we have practiced. There are a couple of rules for variables. Couple of rules to follow when you declare a variable. What are those rules? One by one. Let me zoom it. Couple of. Okay, I believe everyone able to see this. Little more zoom. Okay, these are the rules. These are the rules. So what are those? Variable name cannot start with a number. Variable name, you cannot create a variable with a number. You cannot create a variable with a number. I mean, it should not start with a number. It can be alphanumeric. It can be alphanumeric. Variable name can only contain alphanumeric. So it can contain alphanumeric characters, but it cannot start with a number. It must start with a letter or a underscore. It must start with a letter or underscore. For example, you cannot declare a variable name like 123 or 123 ABC or 123 name like that. Instead of that, you can create A123 or underscore 123 or underscore ABC, something like that. You can do that. Variable name cannot contain white space. So it should not contain any white space. Variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters. As I have explained, variable name can contain alphanumeric characters, both letters and digits and underscore can be part of variable name, but it should not contain any special characters. What? Special characters like and, ampersand, star, dollar, hyphen, exclamatory, all these things. Special characters are not allowed as part of a variable name. Now, next, variable names are case sensitive. Variable names are case sensitive. What do you mean by case sensitive? When I say age, all are lowercase letters. Here, when I say age, A is first letter A is capital letter. So age variable and this age variable with the A capital are two different variables, for Python. So meaning age all three letters lowercase, age first character uppercase, age middle character uppercase, age all three letters are uppercase. So these all four are four different variables in Python, because in Python variables are case sensitive. Variables are case sensitive. Next, one more important rule. The reserved words or keywords cannot be used as variable names. The reserved words or keywords cannot be used as variable names. You can see that if, else, for, while, def, class, try, except, in, float, do, blah, blah, all this. There are many keywords. Say, for example, in 3.11, around 35 keywords are there. So what are those keywords? These keywords will help us to construct the programming language. If at all we want to write a programming language, every programming language has their own standard built-in keywords to build a program. So it will help us to create a syntax, instructions, statements in a program. Okay. Now, we will check this. Don't worry. Now, what is the best way of doing? What are the best way of declaring naming convention in Python? In Python, usually all the variable names are in lowercase. All the variable names in Python are lowercase. It is suggested, it is preferable. Okay. Only for the constants or any special variables can be used as uppercase, like this. Okay. Prefix, URL, domain, ratio, interest, path. These are a couple of configurable variables or constants in your application or project. So these variables can be declared as uppercase variable names. Rest of all variable names, irrespective of scope, you can declare all the variables with lowercase, like name, age, number, etc. Okay. Another convention suggested, another suggestion. So variable names better to follow snake case. Better to follow snake case. What is the snake case? Snake case will combine lowercase words, lowercase letters with an underscore. Like for example, customer age, file path, okay, number of values, all those things connected with an underscore with a lowercase. This is called snake case rather than camel case. In a couple of programming languages, they suggest to use camel case, where first word will be lowercase, rest of the next words will be uppercase, like customer name, customer age, file path. So first word is lowercase, second word is uppercase. Similarly, Pascal case. Pascal case is all the words are in uppercase. All the words are in uppercase, like customer name, customer age, file path. So every word is in uppercase. I mean, first letter. I mean to say the first letter. So first letter of each word is uppercase. In the Pascal, in the camel case, first letter, I mean, all the letters of the first word is in lowercase, and next words, first letter will be uppercase. Next word, first letter will be uppercase. So this word is lowercase, and this is first letter of the word is uppercase. You got it? Now, let's practice. Okay, we need to check this, right? Whether these rules are correct or not. These are the rules. These are the conventions. Conventions means this is not mandatory. This is suggestion. This is suggestion, convention, best practice. Okay. Now we will check what we have just read. Okay. Now I'll say 1, 2, 3 equal to 100. Will it work? It won't work. Can't assign a literal. There is a, so variable name with the digits will not be accepted. Can I do this? 1, 2, 3 age. Can I do this? Even I can't do this as well, because even first digit cannot be, first letters cannot be digit. First letters of a variable name cannot be digit. I'll do one thing, because anyway I'm sharing this for you. It is better to have in different cells so that it'll be easy for you. Okay, I'll say 1, 2, 3. All the combinations you can have it is equal to, I can say 100. When I execute, alt enter. You cannot do that. You cannot assign for this kind of variable. There is a syntax error, invalid syntax. Okay. Now we have read, we can do with underscore. So I can say age is equal to 60. Can we do that? Sorry. Alt enter. Oh, what happened? Sorry. I'm extremely sorry. Okay. Let's print this. Okay. Try to print this as well. So this is the syntax error. Let me try to print this. Sorry. Okay. Control enter. Yeah. So 60 is printed. It worked. Underscore is allowed. You can also do underscore 1, 2, 3 age is equal to 50. Will it work? It has to, because underscore is allowed as a first letter of the variable name. Okay. No error. I can do this. 1, 2, 3, age. Control enter. 50. Got it? So underscore is allowed. Digit is not allowed. Any special characters allowed? I'll say age star. Okay, is equal to 20 and age star. Let print. It won't print. No special characters allowed. Okay. Now what else we have read? Okay, no special characters, no digits, underscore is allowed. We have tested different variable names. Yeah. Okay. Case sensitive. We test this. We will test this and then reserved keywords. Variables are case sensitive. Age is equal to 100. 100. Age is equal to 50. Age is equal to 60. Now let me print all of them. Age, comma, you can also print one by one. You can also print one after the other. Okay, anyways, it is possible. I'm just pressing Alt Enter. You can see that all are treated as 3 different variables. It's not one variable, 3 different variables. Okay, 3 different variables. You can also test in another way. Okay, I'll tell you how. Age is equal to age is equal to age is equal to 3 variables. I made it. Everyone's age is 60. Now let me print this. I will change age value to 50. Let me print this. I will change age value to 100. Let me print this. Okay, with this, you will be proving that all 3 different variables, but values same. Now I changed age variable to 50. So output is 60, 50, 60. And I changed last age variable to 100. So now it becomes 60, 50, 100. So all 3 variables are treated as 3 different variables. Now, last statement, what we have read is we shouldn't use keywords in the as a variable names. Say, for example, if is equal to 100. When I say printf, will it work? It won't work. Syntax error. If is a keyword. If is a keyword like that, you can test anything. Okay, you can also test, say for example, while or return while is equal to 200, print while. Okay, Alt Enter. It won't work. Okay. Similarly, anything you can check. Okay, return is also a keyword. Is equal to 100.1234. Okay, print, say return. Syntax error. One more thing, you can see this. Okay, I'll tell you. In Jupyter, you may get one doubt. Say I'll try to print out all three with just by mentioning variable. What will be printed? What will be the output? Can you guess? Without print statement, if I do this in Jupyter, what it prints? It prints only the last value. last value, which is age 100, not all. When you say print, it will print all the values. When you say this, only last variable value will be printed. Yes, you can do this. Okay. Sai Leela. I want to assign all these variables to a new variable like B. I can give B equal to A. You can do that. Okay. That's what, right? We have done this, right? We have done. Say, for example, A equal to B equal to C equal to 60 only. But I just to show you case sensitive, I gave like this. You can assume any variables, names, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, whatever. Okay. And we have read one convention. And best way of doing is mentioning like customer name is equal to Raj. Okay. Customer phone number equal to don't call us. Okay, so something like this. So this is the best practice to do. I mean, to declare variable names using snake case. This is called snake case. Okay, so you can print customer name. You can print customer phone number. Okay, so enter. Okay, got it. Typo mistakes probably. Okay, so Raj is the name of the customer. Phone number is this. Okay, so this is a better way of doing. Now, I have one more question here. Last, I know it's a bit early, but I would like to know, is there a naming convention for Python function? No, don't be hurry. Don't be hurry too much. Okay. Even functions also snake case. Snake case is suggested. Okay. Even functions also. Even file names in the Python, in the project, whatever we create file names, right? Even those file names are suggested to have snake case. Okay. I don't know, man. Because it's like a snake. You're combining words with underscore like a snake. Okay. So Pascal case, we have three cases we have seen: Pascal case, camel case, snake case. Okay. So just a terminology. Okay. This is camel case. This is Pascal case. This is snake case. Okay. Now, moving ahead. What is the takeaway for variables today? What is the takeaway for variables today? What and all we have learned? A variable is a name. It's an identifier. It's a pointer given to a memory location. Yes or right? Yes or no? I have clearly explained, clearly shown with the diagram and execution. Now, a variable in Python is a dynamic type compared to other languages. So during our execution, a variable value can be changed to any value. Dynamically, the memory location will be allocated and pointed to that memory location. That is why in Python, variable is a dynamic type. Okay, Unlike other programming languages like C, C++, C Sharp, Java, etc. In these languages, you can't assign a variable to a different type in the same scope. Okay. So when you say A equal to 100, you need to declare A with a data type. You can't declare another data type to a same variable. Okay. Just to show you, you assume that it's a C or C sharp something into A equal to 100. When you say A equal to Raj, it won't work. Okay, it won't work. If it is C, if it is C or C plus plus or C sharp or Java, whichever language. Okay, static data types, it won't allow. Okay, this statement, compilation error. On the compile time only it will throw error, not even runtime. Okay, you can't do this. Next, so I'll just save this file. I'll anyway send it to you. Okay, this is untitled. Let me name this. I just clicked on okay. The people who has not, okay, just please observe. Okay, please focus. There is a Jupyter notebook. I'm clicking on untitled. I can give variables practice. Variables practice. Okay, Raj Cloud Tech. So rename. Okay, I'll send this to you. Don't worry. So we have learned Python. In Python, variable is used to store any value and used as a name identifier pointer to a memory location. Python is a variable in Python is a dynamic type. And in Python, as I just told a couple of times, all the variables in Python is object. All the variables in Python is object. Why it is object, you'll get to know slowly. Okay. The next session, we will see data types. I thought of covering the data types also in the same session, but unfortunately, we had a lot of questions, a lot of things from people because we are nearly closing to 8:50. Okay. And meanwhile, what I do it for you is I'll give you the links for you to download the Python training, introduction, installation. Okay. So I'll provide the link. See, Anaconda will be downloaded like this. Okay. When you download, and you can just click on that. It will be installed. Just next. No need to do anything else. As we are time up, we're not able to do. What I do is next session, I'll uninstall on my machine and I'll install it for you. And then we'll start the session. No need to worry. Newcomers, new students who does not have any idea on Python or any sort of knowledge, don't worry. Okay. Next session, when we start, first thing what we do is we will uninstall and install on my machine freshly, Anaconda. Okay. And I'll open the Jupyter the way I opened today on the different drive and show you too. Next, I'll just give, by the time, I'll just give you the link for you. This is the latest, which we have shown in the last demo, last session. It's not a demo, introduction session of Python. Okay, we go to installation. Yeah, so this is the installation. Let's close it. Anaconda. Hyperlink. Oh, okay, I created direct link. Okay, yeah, it's a direct link. I thought it's a display link, direct link. Yeah. So what you can do is you can go here. quickly can take the link. Okay. Open source. We are in the downloads, right? Okay, it went to products. Okay. Come here. Fonda. Accept all. Navigator. Environment. Okay, there are a lot of things available here. Where is the community version? Skip registration. Okay, so there was a, okay, you can click on this. Everyone able to see this? I just took the link from here. Okay, and paste it for the download, and it asked me for register. I just skipped it, and you can click on this. It will download. If you don't have the, okay, I'll ping you that link as well. Okay, just that will help you. The chart, in the chart. Okay, so if you don't know, you can still search Google. Sorry, google.com. Okay, Anaconda. Okay, download, you can do that. It'll still, you can search on it. It'll take you to the same page. Okay, you can skip the registration. It'll come for download button. Both are same. Now you can click on this. It'll download for you. Okay, I've shown the download here. Installation, because these and all will come for you as part of your material. No need to worry. But for next session, if at all you want to ready, I pinged you in the link. I have also shown you to search in Google and open the download link for you. And this will be downloaded like this. You can click on this to install your Anaconda. But don't worry, others who cannot do this, next session, we start with the installation on my machine itself. Okay, no need to worry. I'll uninstall on my machine by that time. I'll freshly install on my machine, and then we'll start the class. Okay, for today, we reached almost 9 o'clock. We learned variables, declaring variables, different ways of declaring variables, and we have also learned the conventions, rules of the variables. I believe everyone is understood. You have 2 minutes time for any questions. Okay, don't worry on the assignment part. We have it, and we have a recap. We have everything that will be coming in the next sessions. Okay, so there are a lot of things to learn. I thought of to cover everything. See, the data types also I want to cover, but we were late, so we need to, you know, we need to be quick. But don't worry. Okay, no problem, because many people are freshers for Python. Any doubts? Any doubts, please? Any doubts, please? Any doubts till today? Okay. You want to talk, Pujita, or you want to ask in the chat itself, or how it is? Unable to mute. Okay. Karthik, can you please allow them to mute? Unmute. Karthik.
Yes, sir. I have given access for them.
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello, sir. This is Mandeep.
Yeah. Yes, Mandeep.
The one concern, because we are connected from different time zone. The one thing on my side, Is there any chance we can start on time because we have morning time here, so it's so important for us to maintain the timing. So
Okay.
could you please that one thing just take into the consideration?
On
Yeah,
time.
like
That means it's 7 o'clock.
yeah,
You mean to say?
yes, because
Yes.
today we started like 20 minutes late, and then
Yeah.
I just been
Because
confused.
no,
I need
no,
to
no, no,
contact
no,
Karthik again. What
no,
happened
no,
to find out?
no, 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 no. It starts at 7:7:5, 7:10 sharply. Because we waited today, because the reason behind we made this session also public. Zoom link given for everyone, for most of the people we have given. Whoever wants to join, apart from the students who has enrolled, also we have given it for public, because based on our explanation, the way we are explaining, we are going theoretical point by point. We are executing each statement, each topic, each statement, what and all we have learned, we have executed, we have seen, and we have also seen a pictorial representation of how it works. So we are seeing theoretically, we are seeing practically, we are seeing picture oriented as well, so that people can easily understand the way of working with the programming language. So it should register in their mind. When I say variable, they should quickly see this picture. Okay. And quickly see this. That's the reason. It'll be on time. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, the only concern is that's
Yes,
it,
yes,
sir.
yeah,
Apart from because 7 to 9, if you utilize that
yes,
hours of
it'll be
time, I
79.
think
It'll be like that only, Mandeep.
because we'll gain more knowledge from it. That's only
Yeah,
my concern.
yeah. Don't worry. It'll be like that only. Yeah. Next question, please. Yeah. Because we wanted to explain to the people how every session is going to be theoretical, practical, pictorial, and also the assignments and the recap assignments. Every session will be like this only. Okay. Now we are reaching very close to 9. That's why the assignment has been not given. Tomorrow, so next session it will be given. Next session will be on Wednesday. As I said, at least first week will be alternate session, so that we want to engage the people by giving all the course materials, downloads, help them, everything, access all that stuff. Okay. So Wednesday will be our next session at the same time. Next question, please. Quickly. Next question.
Yeah, Javeed. Actually, you have shown this assignment to the variables, right? A equal to 10, B equal to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you please scroll up?
Yeah.
No, down, I think. Sorry. Yeah, actually, I'll explain. A equal to 10, and you have given A and alt enter or control enter in the Anaconda community, right? It had printed the value, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but in other communities like PyCharm or online Python compiler, it will not print like that. May know the reason, or it based on the community it will happen.
No. Anywhere it will print.
No, I tried it on online, but it is not printing the value in that way.
No. What is your doubt? Can you tell me quickly?
Yeah,
So
yeah. Here,
I'll tell A equal to
A equal to 10, 100. You
print.
give if you don't give print and you just give A and alt enter, it will print the.
No. I explained this point already. This is a special characteristic, special feature for only for Jupyter. It won't work.
Okay.
I iterated this 3 times. I iterated. It won't work
Okay.
in PyCharm. It won't work in any IDE, integrated development environments. PyCharm,
Okay.
VS Code, it won't work. Only for
Okay.
Jupyter. I told this
Okay.
already.
Yeah. Okay.
Next question.
And another one is can you open that memory image?
Yes. Yeah.
Here, yeah, same thing. Here you have given 100.25 XYZ, right?
Yeah.
These three we have given like X equal to Y equal to Z equal to 100.25.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Then first we initialized X. No, why we are pointing all this to memory? Y Z we can point to X, right? We can point only X to memory, right?
No. So how it will be? All are reference type here. What does it mean, reference type? Reference type will point to direct memory location. It won't point to a value. It won't point to a variable. So X will have, as I said, okay, X will have a memory location.
Okay.
So whoever knows value type and reference types, they'll be knowing all this stuff. So X will have a memory location like this. and y also will have the memory location like this, and z also will have the memory location like this, and the memory location of this is, oh, what happened? Okay, this. So this is how it will be. So that's why all variables point to the same memory location, because this is the reference for us, not this, not the value. This is our reference.
But
Address,
we
address is our reference.
But we are assigning y and z to x. That is my query.
Correct. Y and z. No, first z, for z equal to
Okay.
100.25 means the memory location will be created for z.
Okay.
Then when I say, okay, I'll go to the statement.
Yeah, here.
Yeah. So first, as you rightly said, for 100.25, the memory location will be created and z will be pointed to that. When I say y is equal to z, the memory location which is pointed by z will also be pointed by y. So y will have reference of z. What is the reference of z? Memory location address.
Okay.
And when I say x equal to y, so
Okay.
y, what is the y's reference? Address of memory location
100.25.
100.25. So x. That's how, okay, all
Okay.
x, y, z will point to the same memory location. The reason behind every data type, every variable of a data type in Python is object, because all the data types are class type, classes. Okay. So these variables are instance of the those data type objects. Okay, are data types. So that's why all variables are instances, are objects of the data type classes. You will be knowing in the next sessions. The slides are there for you. Okay, no need to worry. Okay,
Thank
why
you.
these are called objects, instances, you will get to know in the next session itself. Okay, so all variables are object types. That means reference types. It will point to the address of the memory location, not to the value. Next.
Thank you.
Yeah, next question, please. Okay, last question, 9.2.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
Related to that example with XYZ, if I send the sequence of instructions that I just pasted in as a message to you, so if I give the value 10 to X and then I assign X to Y, this means that X becomes equal to Y and to 10, and they are also sharing the same memory location. You agree?
Yes. Perfect.
And then when I assign the value 12 to X, because they are sharing the same memory location, this value is assigned to both of them.
Correct.
At the same time. You agree?
Yes.
But if I give this second sequence of instructions here, where I separately assign the value 10 to X and Y, we have two different memory locations assigned to them separately. And when I was assign a different value to one of them, they have different values inside now, because they now do not share the same memory location.
Yes.
You agree?
Yes.
So I understood it well, the fact how it works.
Yes.
If you assign them one to another, then they are sharing the same memory location and they are updated in synchronized manner.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
While when you assign them separately with separate values, they will be their values will evolve separately, because their values are assigned to different memory locations where you can store different values.
Correct.
While the other situation, you cannot store two different values in the same memory location, where you are supposed to have only one value. Only one value fits inside that memory location.
Correct. Yeah. Thanks for Thanks for understanding. Very good. Thank you. It'll motivate me, okay, to explain the same way with the pictorial representation to help all. One more question from, okay, Chamar. Okay, so there is this is only printing the last value. Okay, of course, right? First we are assigning 100. Now for the same variable, you're assigning different value. Okay, we have done this already, right? We have done the same thing, right? And this is printing only last value, of course, because A is assigned lastly to this value. So these two values, this is a different memory location. This is a different memory location. And the last one is a different memory location because the data types values are different. Okay, it won't override. It won't make use the same memory location. That is why I have explained clearly here. Okay, first is 100 assigned. When second time it is assigned Raj Cloud, this memory location is gone. A will point to this. A will be point to this. Sorry. Okay. Now, when you say third statement, A equal to the list of array. Now, this memo it will create another memory location, and the A will be pointed to this. A will be pointed to this. Got you? Got it? So now these two memory locations are orphans. It will be cleaned up later by the garbage collection. That you'll get to know later how to do, how it works and all that. It will be hectic for you. I already explained. I already iterated, okay, a couple of times. So no need to discuss so many things at first class, okay? It will be overfloated. So this is how it works. That's why it prints only the last value, which is 250. Next question, please.
My question is, so when we use a print A, so it's printing all in the sequential order, but when we use just A,
man,
yeah,
it's a basic sense. See, when I say A, immediately I'm printing its value. Immediately I'm accessing value. So of course it prints, right?
yeah, even if you see my first one, so immediately I'm putting A.
A. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. That is also explained. That is also explained, Chamar.
Okay.
Even your question also I explained. Let me show that. Okay, sorry, there is 3 variables. See?
Okay.
See, it will only print the last one. This also I explained. Print is a, Python statement. Okay, Python function. So it will execute that statement because this one is not a Python statement. This is only for Jupyter to print the value of this. So it cannot print all 3. Only the last statement will be given output. So this is a feature of Jupyter.
Yeah,
This is not equal to print statement. Okay, next question, please. Any last question? We are almost reaching 9:10. That's why.
Can I ask you one more question, please? It's Adrian again. Sorry if.
Yeah.
So print is a function. No, that's why we use parentheses to include the arguments, and we can include an infinite number of arguments.
Yes.
Any number.
Yeah, any number. So
Okay.
there is some limitation. I'll tell that limitation around 120. 256 or some limitation is there. How many arguments can be passed? I'll tell the exact number.
Okay, and one more thing. So print works with any type of object because
any type. Any type.
Because I know that I know from other programming languages that classes of objects have methods, but
you
which
need to convert.
do not work for all classes of objects.
Yes, you not okay. You need to convert them. Here
this
you don't need
like a generic method working with any type.
Yes.
Something like that. Any object type.
Yes,
okay.
Any type.
I see. Just wanted to double check. Okay.
Yeah, any type. But you'll get to know where it will be differ. Okay, I'll tell you that. Now it will be overhead for other people. Okay, that's why I'm not telling all those. Okay, print is a function. It'll, as of now, you can print any type. Till that level, you remember when classes, class and objects will come. No, okay, there will be a few differences. Then that time I'll tell. Okay, why it is printing, how it is printing. Any data type it will convert to string and it will print. Okay.
Yes, and it's also special because it allows for any type of object, class of object, and with variable number of arguments.
Yes.
Not like a method with a fixed signature. Okay. Correct.
Yeah. I believe no more questions. I have answered most of the questions available in chat and on call also. any more questions? Okay, I believe no more questions.
Sir, I have posted
Yes.
my question in the chat. Could you
Okay,
see that?
what is it? Last question. Last question I answered. Could you tell us when should take Python ETL developer course after completing Python basic, Python full stack developer? Yeah, you can join Python ETL also. I explained in the last session already, introduction session. I clearly explained. Okay, so people will go through the Python basics and go through the database basics, go through the data science and visualization. So you'll get some pauses, 15 days pause for Python basics. After Python basics, you'll get 15 days pause to finish Python advanced. And then when we'll get into Python expert, you'll be knowing data science, data visualization, all other libraries, and again another 10-15 days after that, you'll be continuously having all the topics, all the technologies, whatever is made the curriculum for Python ETL. Okay, it's like that. Now, after completing Python basics course, yes, it is like that. So we'll be finishing all this course and then getting into specific topics of Python ETL. Okay, this I have clearly explained in the last session. Okay, if at all you miss, you can watch that, the YouTube link as well. Okay. Yeah. With this, I'm wrapping up today's session. Thank you all. Thanks a lot. Okay. Have a nice time. Okay, I request all of you to go through the previous session and install Anaconda to execute, to practice whatever is explained on the session as well. And one more thing, just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. I will also drop this for you. Okay. Sorry. Installation. Okay. See, first session we are supposed to finish data types also. At least half. We are lagging. Okay, no problem. We'll cover. So all the sessions, everything will be created with the proper material, proper stuff. No need to worry. Okay, everything is ready, available, and everything is structured. Okay, how to go ahead with everything. Now, in the practice, Raj Cloud Technologies, we have IPNB. After installing Jupyter only, you can do this. Okay, let me try to. Oh, I can't attach. Why? In group chat. Oh, it's asking drive from box. Okay, then how to send it? No problem. Okay, as part of the materials, you'll get the stuff. And this is not a big program, so you can also watch the video and practice that. And all the practice materials, as I said, will be placed for you. No need to worry. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. See you on Wednesday, same time, 7 to 9. Next session, we'll continue with the data types. Thank you.